Hey guys, welcome back to Grover Home. This is a haul video, and specifically this one is going to be dealing with our Christmas houses. I lucked into a lot of them the last couple of weeks, and I couldn't help it. If you've been around for a minute, you know that Christmas is my favorite thing to sell. So here we go. Let's get into it, and make sure you watch to the end to see the really expensive ones that I was able to score. So first off, this one is a Heartland Valley Village. These ones always sell for in the like $30 range, $24 to $30 range. I picked this one up for $5 at a thrift store. So pretty good little pickup on that one. Another brand is this Holiday Time. So this is like a Walmart brand. And a lot of people don't pay attention to them because they're Walmart, but this one is a vintage one. So if you had started collecting, you want to stay with the same one. So people actually buy these quite a bit. This one in particular goes for $35. I paid $7 for it, so not bad overall. Another brand I love and everybody kind of knows already is Department 56. They vary as to whether you can get ones that are worth hundreds of dollars or ones that are only worth like, $30, $40. So it depends on what it is. This one's is the Dickens Village series. They're usually in the $20, $30 range. I picked this one up for $5. And when I was at that estate sale, they said, "Oh, do you like Department 56?" And I said, "Yeah." And they said, "We have a whole bunch more over in a bag." And they sold them all to me for $5. So these ones will all sell in the 30-something dollar range. And I was able to get 4 houses in total. So not bad overall for those pickups. And this cool tree is also one of them, the town tree. I think I looked this one up and it was like 35. So be on the lookout always for Department 56, but make sure you're getting them for a good price because they're not all worth hundreds of dollars. Speaking of Department 56, I did pick up one from the thrift store. I did pay up for this one. I paid $15 for this one. It sells $80 broken, like with pieces broken on it. It does need to have a fence repaired on it, but beyond that, it's in good shape. So I'm going to repair the fence, probably sell it for $80 and list that I've refurbished it or fixed it. So that one's a good pickup. St. Nicholas Square is a pretty decent brand. Got this one for $2, so it was worth the pickup. St. Nicholas Square is sold at Walmart as well, I believe. And this one in particular is selling for, I'm saying 68 on Etsy. I go conservative when it's on Etsy. It's showing 57 on eBay. So it may actually be in the $50 range. So that's a great pickup if it's a $50 one for $2. Anytime I see something like the St. Nicholas Square, any of them, and it's like $2, $3, I'm going to pick it up. Cloth Teak, Possible Dreams. These are always great pickups. And this one I picked up for $6. And this one sells, they usually sell in the $20, $30 range for them. This one in particular is going for about $30. So pretty accurate for what I was thinking. This one is a Holy Family Nativity. This one's pretty cool. This one was like a brand that I didn't really recognize, but it's in great shape. And anytime you get some kind of unique nativity, they sell pretty well. And it's broke. I don't know if we got it broke or if it broke on the way here. So never mind. That's a goner. Home Accent Holidays. This is also like a Walmart brand. This is a vintage one. So I picked this up for $2. This one's probably in the $15 range. So not too bad for that one. Another brand you should be on the lookout for. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's Demdaco. Demdaco. This nativity, the little barn here, sells for in the $30, $35 range, and I've actually already sold this one, and it sells pretty quickly. That one's a great pickup. If you see this barn out and about when you're thrifting, make sure you pick it up. This one's kind of funny. This one's a Danbury Mint, and it's like schnauzers train, but there's not actually a train that's supposed to go around the track. I double checked that. But it's just like lights up and it has music and stuff. This sells for like what did we look at? Like $200? 500? We'll see if it actually. So there was a whole bunch of other ones, and they were different dogs, like Chihuahuas and stuff. Yeah, the Chihuahua one's listed for 500, and there's like a Shih Tzu one that's listed for $320. So I don't know. There's not actually a Schnauzer one. It's worth a couple $100. We paid like $15, so pretty good pickup on that one. You always have to look for certain brands. You know that they're going to do well. And one thing that we get here in Utah that actually does really, really well is these LDS Temple Christmas villages. And so they're part here. Show you one of them. They're not really a lot of them listed. When I sell them, they sell really quickly. Last time I think I was selling them for $40 a piece. And when I looked them up, they were selling in the $100 range now. But I got 5 of them for $50. And yeah, they're just so hard to find because they're just not on there. I got 5 of them for $50, so $10 a piece. They'll sell for at least $50, $40, $50, if not a couple $100 a piece, like $100 a piece, just because they're harder to find, rare. They only kind of they only released them like once. So this is a pretty fun pickup. Between this and the Schnauzer, we made some pretty good money. Hopefully you guys found some BOLOs or some new brands to be on the lookout for. So watch us next time for some more fun stuff.